What if I told you that a player once dismissed as a second-round gamble is now inspiring a new generation of basketball hopefuls? The story of Ryan Kalkbrenner, yes, that undersized big man who defied the odds to become a Charlotte Hornet, has sparked a movement. This year, we're honoring players who face setbacks, but are clawing their way back into the spotlight. Buckle up, because these athletes aren't just fighting for draft stock. They're rewriting their legacies. And this is the part where you ask, could they truly rise to the first round? Let's find out. The Ryan Kalkbrenner Award, a new era of resilience. Ryan Kalkbrenner's journey from a Creighton standout to a second-round NBA pick is the blueprint for this award. Once overshadowed by talent like Trey Alexander and Ryan Nembhard, Kalkbrenner became a defensive anchor and a late-blooming offensive threat. His 2024-25 season, a masterclass in reinvention. Now we're spotlighting players who faced similar turbulence, but are poised to make a comeback. These are the athletes who've stumbled, but haven't fallen. The criteria. Why these players matter. To qualify, nominees must have at least 4 college seasons under their belt by 2026. This isn't about raw freshmen. It's about veterans with proven grit. Think of it as a redemption arc. Players who've taken hits to their draft stock but are fighting to reclaim their value. Ready to meet the contenders? Milos Uzan, the shot setter. Let's talk about Milos Uzan, the Oklahoma transfer who's now lighting it up in Houston. Once a promising Sooner, Milos dipped in production during his sophomore year. 9.0 PPG, 4.4 APG, and a 39-30-68 shooting split. But here's where it gets tricky. After joining Kelvin Sampson's, but if he can lock in on perimeter defense and maintain his playmaking, he's not just a second rounder. He's a late first round threat. But here's the catch. Can he sustain this? Otega Oweh, the Kentucky wildcard. Otega Oweh, the Kentucky guard who averaged 11.4 PPG and 1.5 SPG last season, is another wildcard. His 49, 38, 68 splits are impressive, but his assist numbers, 1.7 per game, hint at untapped potential. Mark Pope's system could unlock his playmaking, but will he? Oweh's athleticism is undeniable, but efficiency is the name of the game. If he can elevate his three-point shooting and decision-making, he could crack the late first round. And this is the part most people miss. His ceiling is higher than his floor. Baba Miller, the road less traveled. Baba Miller's journey is a roller coaster. Suspended for half his freshman year at Florida State, transferring to Florida Atlantic and then Cincinnati, he's improved his three-point shooting to 34% and his block percentage to 6.0%. But here's the rub. NBA scouts crave consistency. If Baba can refine his handle and develop a 2-dribble attack, he'll become a defensive nightmare. Could he be the next Al Horford? Alex Karaban, the shot blocker's dilemma. Alex Karaban, the UConn wing who once seemed destined for the first round, is now a question mark. His 34.7% three-point shooting last season raised red flags, but his 2.8 APG and defensive instincts are intriguing. Dan Hurley's system might reignite his playmaking, but will it be enough? Karaban's got the shooting touch, but his footwork. Now at Indiana, he's got a loaded roster, but needs to stay healthy. His 47% three-point shooting is NBA ready, but can he handle the ball consistently? His dad's coaching? A double-edged sword. Will injury demons haunt him again? Dillon Mitchell, the untapped athlete. Dillon Mitchell's athleticism is off the charts, but his feel for the game? Not so much. After transferring from Texas to Cincinnati and then St. John's, he's still searching for consistency. His 3.2 block percentage is elite, but his turnover rate is a concern. Rick Pitino's system might force his hand, but Mitchell needs to evolve from a highlight reel to a reliable threat. Can toolsy forwards survive in the NBA without basketball IQ? Can he refine his decision-making and crash the boards with more aggression? His assist percentage career high is a positive sign, but will it translate? Is he a role player or a bust? Trevon Brazile, the injury-plagued giant. Trevon Brazile's ACL tear derailed his Arkansas career. but his 13 PPG and 10 RPG per 36 minutes last season showed flashes of brilliance. Now under John Calipari, he's competing with freshmen and transfers. His 36% three-point shooting is a plus, but his injury history is a red flag. Can he stay healthy long enough? After all, the best basketball debates are the ones we can't agree on. Follow the journey on Twitter @StephenGHoops and catch the Draft Sicko Show live on No Ceilings NBA. Let's keep the conversation going because the draft isn't just about talent, it's about heart.